Hello everyone, welcome back to another budget related video. My last video I feel like went over well, which I was very surprised about because y'all, I had no clue what I was talking about the entire time. But if you did not see my last video, it was essentially me just setting up my entire April budget. But this particular video is going to be focused more on setting up my sinking funds as well as my I hate this so much, my debt tracker spread, just so I can have exact numbers put in and things like that. So let me actually get comfortable because I am not comfortable at all. And I'll zoom you in. So I have a savings account set up. I've had a savings account set up since I got pregnant with Avery because that is just the right thing for us to do. So my sinking funds are going to be completely separate from my savings. And I don't think, or this is my thought process, I'm thinking I'm going to contribute to my sinking funds when I get paid from my variable income, which would be YouTube or any sort of Instagram sponsorships, or hopefully I'm planning on listing things on Poshmark here soon. I just am really lazy about posting them. I haven't taken the pictures yet, but things from Poshmark, just any sort of variable income that I make, I would like to put towards my sinking funds. You know, if something's happening that month, like I have a feeling the month we move, I'm gonna need a little bit of extra cash, so maybe I won't be using my sinking funds as much or contributing to my sinking funds as much, but that is where I feel like most of that money is going to come from, just because all of the money that I make in my normal full-time job gets contributed and put elsewhere. I have different places that I put it, and as of right now I could put it towards sinking funds, but I just feel like using my variable income going towards sinking funds makes the most sense for me. So this is all going to start at zero since this is the first time I am contributing to my sinking funds. And I'll show you in my sort of close up on my sinking funds and debt spread video at the end of this month what I contributed, what I'm ending with, and then of course the transaction log is if I needed to pull, and it ends up here, needed to pull anything from it for the various categories. So I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 perfect sinking fund categories that I'm going to start with. If I need to take one away, I can. If I want to add some, I will. I've seen people with like 2 sinking funds categories, and I've seen people with 15. So it's all personal preference, whatever you think you need. So I am going to start, I don't really have them in a particular order. I might end up changing this later to like alphabetical order just to make things streamlined, but for now I like the order that I just kind of wrote them down in. The first would be a house fund. So for me, oh, I hate writing right now. I'm having the worst handwriting day. For me, a house fund would be if we need to buy light fixtures, which is something I was talking to Brian about. The light fixtures that we chose in our design meeting, all of the different levels, like you can start at level 1, which is I guess like the cheapest, and then you can go up and more expensive. I hated every single light fixture they offered, so I just went with the cheapest because I knew I could change them out later to ones that I actually liked. So for example, our house fund could be, you know, changing our light fixtures, or I don't know, I'm just paint, or if we need to purchase, oh, furniture. Oh my gosh, yes, furniture. We're gonna try and purchase all new furniture eventually, not right away. So like I know we are planning on buying a new couch right away. We want rugs, we want, Avery needs a new bed, like all sorts of things. That is where our house fund is going to get pulled from for those things. Next is car. This we should not have to dip into right away. We did just get a brand new car, but for us that's going to be like oil changes, if anything needs to be fixed. I'm not going to think of this as gas or anything like that. This is just going to be if anything needs to get fixed. Maybe we're thinking about signing up for like a monthly car wash membership. Maybe I'll do that, but that also might just be something I use for my spending. So I think this will just mostly be car maintenance and registration and things like that. So that'll be car. And then I have, yeah, I'm gonna do girls. So this is for my baby girls, Avery and Reagan. This is gonna mostly probably start off as an Avery fund because she is about to start school. So this is gonna be a fund towards anything school related. I'm thinking I might use this towards like if they need new clothes, like I said, school related things. that's mostly it. Nothing else like toys or anything like that. Mostly just things that they need. And then I'm going to put in a vacation fund. This I probably won't contribute to for a while just because of the climate we're in right now in the world. I don't think we're going to be going on vacation for a few years. I don't know. No, not years, but I'm saying like a big vacation. But this could also be travel. So say we wanted to go to like the zoo, I could pull from this or anything like that. That's going to be our vacation fund. Then I'm going to do holidays. Holidays are going to be obviously like Christmas. This will probably start off, what's the next big holiday? Easter, but I've already shopped for Easter. So Halloween, I guess. So I can really start contributing to this and then pull out for costumes and then, you know, keep going for like Christmas and stuff. So this will just be like our holiday fund. And then I do have a birthday fund. This will be for everybody's birthdays, like friends, family, things like that. I will contribute to a birthday fund, and then medical, which I almost feel like is self-explanatory. So all of this, like I said, is going to start off with 0. Because like I said, I'm starting off with 0, and then this will be our plus minus, you know, when I add to it, if I take from it, things like that, and then my ending. So that is the start of my sinking funds. Let's go ahead and flip you over to the debt tracker. Oh, that's still the transaction log. Hate this spread, but next month will be more beautiful. So the way I am doing my debt right now is sort of the debt snowball method, which if you are unaware of the debt snowball method, it's basically where you pay off the lowest debt you have first, and then once that's paid off, you pay off the next lowest, the next lowest, the next lowest, and eventually, you know, you've snowballed until you get to the largest loan. I have quite a bit in debt. Most of it right now is student loans and then our new car. Everything else is very minimal, which is so sad to look at because that stuff can get paid off very quickly. It's just the car and the student loans, but alas, it's fine. So yeah, again with sinking funds, I'll say sort of the same statement with debt. I know there's a lot of people that have $2,000 in debt. There's a lot of people that don't have any debt. There's people that have hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. That's that. We also have our house, but that won't go on here. And yeah, so I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things for debt right now, which I am very happy about. So my lowest debt right now is to Kohl's, my Kohl's card. Hardly use my Kohl's card, but as of like the past year, I've used it a lot because we bought new bedding and then we got towels. I don't know, we mostly go there for bedding and towels, which Kohl's is so expensive, like it's not even worth it. And then I have a USAA credit card. I have a K's card. I have Barclay, and then we have our car, which is Honda, and then I have my student loans, which right now, student loans are not accruing interest because of what's going on. So you can opt to not pay for your student loans, but I'm just going to pay them while there's no interest because no interest. That's basically how I'm thinking of that. So Kohl's right now, I owe $153.61. The minimum payment for this is like $30, so I should pay a little bit heavier on this just to pay it off sooner. And then once I pay off that, then I can start paying off my USAA. I mean, I'm still paying all of these like minimum payments, but this one, oh geez, but this one I can pay heavier on, so then the next one I can pay heavier on, and then so on and so forth. Does that make sense? So USAA right now is at $291. I'm writing on something. 11. K's is at $562.14. Barclay is at $1,938.43, I think is what I wrote down. And then my car, I'm so sad. I wish I would have started this when we had our Civic because I only owed $7 grand, but we had to get a new car, so we are at $27,000. $75. Who is calling me? Spam risk. $27,075.45. Yuck. And then my student loans are sitting at a beautiful $61,851.29. Yuck. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my gosh, they're still calling. Please leave me alone. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the total here. And so I'm gonna do the total of what we owe to start. Amount paid will go here. So I'm gonna write progress at the bottom, and it should be minus whatever, minus that. And then maybe the next month I'll add this with the next month. I don't know. I'll come back to that, but I think progress is a good way to start. So the total then, let me get my calculator. God, Reagan really needs to stop playing with my phone because it gets so yucky. So we are at 153.61 plus 291.11 plus 562.14 plus 1938.43. Like, this would be my debt if I didn't have my car and student loans, which is not bad. And then this is where it hurts. 27.75.45. Yuck. 61.851.29. 91,000. It's okay. 872. I used to watch a girl that did budget videos. She stopped doing budget videos like right when I subscribed to. I mean, it had nothing to do with me, but bold budgeting maybe? I'm not sure, but she had a higher debt as well, and she paid it off within like a few months, which was pretty crazy. Goals. So that is the start of my sinking funds and debt tracker. So I will do a finish up spread and kind of showcase everything with you guys at the end of April, and we can go over, you know, my sinking funds and of course the debt tracker. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.